In response to Jimmy Kimmel's show getting suspended, now leftists are boycotting Disney. Welcome to the club, guys. Conservatives have been doing it for a while, and it didn't make a difference. But now leftists are calling for mass boycotts of Disney, including Brian Krasenstein. He posted a little graphic about it. Disney just caved and pulled Jimmy Kimmel for political reasons. Nexstar, which owns the CW and 200 plus local ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox stations, is part of the same machine. Boycott Disney, boycott Nexstar, boycott their advertisers, hit them where it hurts, the money.
It's going to be way easier for the right to boycott entertainment than it will be the left.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's
like
not
literally
all
the conservatives are like, your terms are acceptable.
Yeah.
Like,
and I don't genuinely believe they're going to follow through on these threats.
Yeah. It's like, make sure you boycott the parks too. No plus size park hoppers. No dinks at Disney World. You got to boycott all of it. Otherwise you're feeding the beast.
Another one said, boycott Disney, cancel Hulu, don't let them get away with this. This is absolute bullshit. F you, Disney, cowards. I stand with Jimmy Kimmel. Boycott everything affiliated with ABC and Disney. Pass it on. And another one posting his subscription cancellation from Hulu.
Now they're understanding how bad the centralization of all of this entertainment is, because they're like, crap, I can't just cancel Disney Plus. I got to cancel Hulu. I can't watch ABC. I can't watch ESPN.
No.
Like, that's the problem when these companies gain this much power and they own all of this material, is that you can't boycott just one thing. You got to boycott all of it, which is why I never do the boycotts anyways. One, it's rarely, like, the Bud Light is the rare example that was very, very, very effective, but there's a new call for a new boycott every 10 seconds, and they rarely, if ever, bear fruit.
Well, yeah, all of the people who, canceled Netflix because of cuties, did they make a dent in Netflix's revenue? No. And that's why I think that just using the free markets to correct the culture doesn't work. It doesn't work without government power. Tons of Redditors have been announcing their cancellations of Disney products and subscriptions. One said, I've been reading X-Men continuously for 40 plus years, canceled all the Marvel pulls today. My drop in the bucket means little on its own, but hopefully enough drops will accumulate. F Disney. Another one said, what the FCC and ABC have done, pulling Kimmel for non-Republican commentary. It's so funny that they would just call it non-Republican commentary. Is an absolute abuse of power and suppression of free speech. I will be boycotting Disney Plus because they will notice that. No, they won't. They will not notice.
They're not gonna notice.
Your $12 a month or whatever disappearing from their pool of money, which is endless. They will not notice a difference from this. Even if it were millions of people, they wouldn't notice a difference from this.
Look, if it was big enough, they will know. Like I said, with enough time and enough pushback and enough apathy from people, it does happen. If that were true, if it weren't true, that we'd be still getting movies like Turning Red. As I was saying earlier, like if you deciding not to consume their product didn't work, then Disney wouldn't have started the pivot that they started in the last couple of years.
That's to say nothing of the power of boycotts. That just proves that your apathy and boredom is more powerful than your anger and your impulsivity.
Correct.
Another meme said, boycott Disney, your terms are acceptable.
Yeah, the conservatives,
the liberals and conservatives are meeting in the middle to boycott Disney. Finally, we can agree on something. Yeah.
This is my favorite. Liberals, conservatives, boycott Disney. Literally all of them are like, it's the meme of,
yeah. Keep going.
Keep going. Yes.
And another one said, how dare ABC fire a black man like Jimmy Kimmel? Boycott Disney, racists. With this, do you have the
yes, sorry.
Still
it's right
Jimmy
there.
Kimmel in blackface, which Charlie Kirk actually called him out for.
Yes.
I should mention.
And all of this is on top of the South Park stuff yesterday. We don't know why. Actually, there might have been updates today, but as far as I know, there still wasn't updates on like why that episode was pulled.
This one is funny. Every major talent that works for ABC and Disney should refuse to show up for work until Jimmy Kimmel is reinstated. Marvel movies need to shut down. Ditto the sitcoms.
Well, here's the thing, guys.
Collective boycott.
They just moved production for Marvel movies from Georgia to the UK, where they probably don't give too much of a lick about what's going on with American broadcasting standards. They just want to work because they're not taking the talent over there. They're not taking Georgia, below the line workers over to the UK. No. Maybe the best of the best. But for the most part, what they're doing is hiring people in the UK to work on their productions. And I don't think they really care about this.
Liberals canceling their Disney Plus subscriptions and Disney altogether for pulling Jimmy Kimmel off the air. Conservatives already boycott them for woke propaganda. Is this the end of the company for good? No, it's not.
No. It'll
Because
be a bump in the road.
Don't work.
And me and Mary have been very consistent on that. Like, if you don't want to watch something, don't watch it. That's fine. But the active boycotts are rarely, if ever, effective. I remember that was when it happened with Bud Light. What did they do? They're like, we're going to go give Dana White $100 million to sponsor the UFC. And Shane Gillis? Who else did Bud Light sponsor right after? Did they get for ads?
I think that Shane Gillis might have.
Was it Shane Gillis? But they went to UFC.
Yeah.
They gave the $100 million to UFC. Cracker Barrel may be your best example of it working recently, but I don't know if the people that are mad about Jimmy Kimmel reach the same level of people that were pissed about what happened at Cracker Barrel.
No. Yeah, it's just funny how our collective response over here on our like big tent is like, make yourself at home. Oh, you think you can make a difference with your wallet? Yeah, let's see how that plays out for you.
Well, conservatives have been trying to make the dent with the wallet for a long time, and these companies have grown so large and powerful and unwieldy that it's rarely, like you said, Netflix just continues to dominate. Every year, and they're not even giving you subscriber numbers anymore. Like, they don't feel they even need to at this point, and their shares don't suffer.
Right. Ultimately, the hit that Disney took in their box office returns was not a political shift.
There's a 20 there.
Pop Culture Junkie said the difference is that the broadcast frequencies are a finite resource that are to be used for the public good. The broadcast networks are not regulated. The licensed stations are very different from cable and online.
That's a level of nuance most people aren't looking to entertain with this discussion. And that's the problem with a lot of these things is people get their base idea about how they feel about these things on a large scale principle and don't want to go into the nitty gritty of it, which I understand because it is annoying and frustrating. But look, until I'm going to have to see like am I ever going to see an email where Trump's like, go take down, I want him gone, and then show me that email to the FCC and then the FCC going to do his bidding? We'll have that discussion. Yeah, but they ran with the narrative. They didn't. Yes. They haven't proven yet that that's what happened. It also happened unbelievably quickly, which is like you're telling me Disney's lawyers won't entertain the idea of get a letter from the FCC, talk about what they want to do, go to Jimmy Kimmel, talk about whether he's willing to apologize, go back to the FCC with a counter proposal before you get to the next stage. Like CBS is still in their legal dispute with the Trump administration.
They're writing fan fiction about what happened. They want to believe that last night Trump picked up the phone and called the FCC chairman and said, kill the show. And then he was like, at your service, Mr. President.
And for you or I...
Like, that didn't happen.
And for you or I, who are normal people, if you're asking for me to raise a hand to help, all I have to do is look at how Jimmy Kimmel has treated those before him who have faced similar situations to figure out whether I want to raise my voice to help or not.
And I should also mention, there's no better late night show to bite the dust than Jimmy Kimmel's, because he is especially obnoxious, and I pointed this out in a tweet last night. He is one of the absolute worst examples of late night hosts these days. Yeah. Constantly blubbering on camera and having these emotional outbursts. Like, the guy truly needs help. So that's one problem. It's also a problem that he wants to be perceived as this bleeding heart shit lib when he made his career off of the back of irreverent pre-woke 2000s humor in the Man Show. That's how he built his name and his career to get to this point. And now he wants to act like that shit never happened and pretend to be a virtuous lib with a heart of gold. And no one's buying it. It's the definition of pulling up the ladder behind you.
There was also the comments that was like, I would hope that if the Trump administration came for me, that my friends on the right would defend me. When have you, what have you done that affords you that luxury from people who don't owe it to you? Like, is the idea that you get to do whatever the hell you want and everybody else, because of their principles, has to stand up for you? Why do you not have to operate under the same guidance that they do?
No, I'm at the point where I'm saying I disagree with what you say, and I will not
defend till death.
Die to defend your right to say it. I will not.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.